Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's Sectional 50 Championship match between the Triton Trojans and the West Central Trojans. On behalf of the IHSAA and the Triton administration, we welcome you as our guest at tonight's sectional contest. Now at this time, if you please rise, and gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we will honor America with our national anthem.
Do his thing. And then
let's meet the players. First for the visiting team, the Triton Trojans. Non-starters available for substitution. Number 3, Kendall Hensley. Number 4, Jayla Faulkner. Number 5, Delaney Miller. Number 9, Allison Gould. Number 10, Jalen Lewis. Number 12, Morgan Feldman. Number 18, Joey Rose. Number 21, Warren Snyder. And number 25, Lena Dahl. Starting tonight for Triton, the speaking captain wearing number 1, Emma Kepler. The libero, number 6, Molly McFarland. Number 7, Alexia Hostfather. Number 8, Abby Weir. Number 17, Sarah Yates. Number 19, Kinsey Atkins. And number 26, Madeline Dahl. Triton is coached by Derek Elam. Now let's meet the players. Gracie Eberhardt. Number 7, Katie Wireman. Number 8, Eliana Belo. Number 12, Isabel Wynn. And number 13, wait a minute here. Yeah, number 13, Alexa Schultz. All right, now your starters. Number 1, Destiny. Number 2, Emma Nielsen. Number 3, Disney Shepard. Number 4, Julian Fisher. Speaking captain number 9, Emily Kowalski. Number 11, Chloe Taylor. West Central is coached by Lacey Steele. Officials for tonight's contest are Mark Gilman and Brian Bow. The line judges are Nancy Feldy and Dave Boothby.
all right, welcome Trojan fans. Andy O'Hara alongside Gail Perry, Caden Atkins in the Hall of Fame, Orion Lemler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as we're here at the Trojan Trench for Sectional 50 Championship between the West Central Lady Trojans and our Big Blue Slam. We saw these two teams in action today. West Central defeating Culver 3-1, and the Trojans sweeping the Orning They got a long rest. Both teams out there with long sleeves here tonight. Caden, who we got starting for both teams?
For West Central, we have Destiny Villarreal, Emily Nielsen, Krisney Shepard, Jillian Kakos, Emily Pilarski, and Chloe Balo. And then for Triton, Emma Hepler, Molly McFarland, Lexia Hostrauser subs out here, Abby Veers, Taryn Yates, Kinsey Atkins, and Madeline Dahl.
So Kinsey's going to be back to serve. Triton coming in with that impressive 23 wins on the season. These two teams met last year in the 2019 sectional. It's Coach, you were coaching in that one, and they won 3-0 in that one. On their way to a championship, take on Oregon Davis later that evening.
Yeah, that was fun. That was our we kind of turned things around mid-season, and they really started to dominate a little bit.
So we're underway. Kinsey Atkins with a good serve to start him off, really backed him up. No working back cross, out of bounds.
There we go.
Kinsey gets his second straight serve.
First point on the scoreboard. You want to beat your opponent at every phase, so first one on the scoreboard, got to win.
Atkins again goes back row. As the block not strong enough, but Yates and Veers keep it alive, and Hepler will work it back across. Pilarski is going to set up Nielsen. She gets it across. Kinsey Atkins can't quite get to that ball, just landed in front of her. It's ones all the way around. Shepard goes back to serve.
Nice deep serve by West Central.
Here's comes in, swings through.
Looks like a single block up front. That's to our advantage.
Especially when you go up there and you have a person who can swing for the fences, and Abby Veers.
Yeah, you don't have that double block to work around.
Should be an easy night for her up front. That's what they're going to throw up there. Hepler now on top. Here comes Veers again, swings through. That one's going to go out of bounds on the hit there from Shepard. Trojans up by 2. Take blue slam up by 2.
Looks like Abby Veers came to play tonight. Got herself 2 kills early.
Emma Hepler looking sharp on the serve there. Balo gets it across.
Oh, come on, we need to set that up.
A set up. Farland out of position there, couldn't quite get back. As Nielsen got that one to drop, 3-2. And she'll go back to serve. What's it? One thing, Coach, what's one thing? You have a game and then you have to wait several hours to play a game.
It's hard to kind of get yourself back up. And, you know, some of them, I don't know what they did today. I used to keep them all together. Some will rest, take a little nap. I used to do some things team-wise a little bit, but wanted to give them some quiet time.
Yep.
Where if they just sat and talked or laid around or whatever, I probably wouldn't have, had them do anything too active.
Gotcha.
I can tell you Kinsey took a nap.
I about could have after our trip.
I think the priority for them was, what are we eating?
Yeah.
That seemed to be the big deal. Oh, nice kill.
Net
violation on West Central.
Lexia Hostrauser. Looks like we can dominate a little bit out of that middle.
And there in the warm-up, she was really getting up in the air. Her hops on there in that warm-up time, she was really getting a lot of air time.
Yeah, timing looked good for her. Well, this is her 4th year as a senior, and this would be her 3rd sectional. So she knows what this time's about. And it's go time.
And these girls want this one bad. This is a hungry group, and they're going to be out. They're going to do everything they can to bring that 11th sectional title back home to Triton.
And they know nothing's easy, so they know they're going to have to work for whatever they get. Nice hustle play by Madeline Dow there to bring that back in. Give ourselves another chance to play defense.
And to get a double hit on Pilarski. 7-2.
Yeah, she stepped a little bit away from her set. Again, call that short arming, where you kind of jump away and still make contact. You see a lot of spin on the ball. That's usually what the officials will call unsetting for a double hit.
Balo sends it back across.
Nice pass by Abby Veers.
Taryn Yates with a soft shot.
Oh, yeah. That finesse shot is just such a nice mix for all the power that they can play with.
Taryn earlier today had played really good up all around the net, and she keeps that trend going here.
Yeah.
2.
I didn't see stats, but I think Taryn had 5 or 6 kills this afternoon.
Yep. Goes right through the fingers there of Shepard. And it's going to be short of the net there by Balo. Good effort.
They were right there ready to block that, too, if it happened to trickle across.
Head coach Lacey Steele takes a timeout. While they took a timeout, I want to thank all of our sponsors here for Sectional Time, the Clevenger and Hepler family, Ashley Doll and Ball Auction and Realty, and all our anonymous donors being able to make this broadcast possible here for us today and Thursday. Really appreciate the community support, as if we're able to advance 2 regionals, we're going to need that. We're going to need for that one on as well. So if anybody feels the need to donate for us to be able to cover that broadcast, let us know. Get a hold of Mason McIntyre, and he'll take care of the rest.
Well, they're on fall break this week, so
exactly. So
you might have to call him at home.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he needs a break. Actually, I think he went to Florida, didn't he?
Didn't he?
Yeah. So you might need to get a hold of Jason Groves.
Better. Orion's down there. Just get a hold of him somehow.
There we go.
Well, email work, I'm sure. Somebody will answer an email, maybe.
Yeah, if people are offering money, I'm sure you can get hold of somebody. I mean,
somebody
I'm available if you need me, I mean, just give me a holler. I'll take care of the finances.
Oh, man.
Retired now. We need all those breaks we can get,
Oh, exactly. Oh, man.
All right, Abby's back to serve again. She's done a great job serving this weekend.
Pilarski's going to set up Shepard.
Another nice dig by Veers.
Yates goes back with that finesse shot. Pilarski's there to take it. Kakos got help to get that one back across. Hepler on to Dahl. Here she comes. Swings through, but the block. I think that one kind of went in the net. Didn't quite get there.
Yeah.
On the approach, she didn't really like that approach. Eberhardt checking in as Pilarski goes back to serve.
We're getting out wide like that. She's not getting the right plant step when she goes to jump.
Farland Hepler's got to play it back away from the net.
Nice one-hand set.
Hit a little too strong there for Balo. Trojans up. The Twins will change places as Addison Veers will check in. It's Taryn Yates, who's really came in under her own this season, back to serve. Goes back row. There's the ace for the junior.
West Central plays a little bit of unusual offense. They have their setter set out of the front row constantly instead of 50% of the time or most of the time coming out of the back row. So that's a little different, which means they have a single block.
Villarreal got that one back across for West Central. Here comes Addison Veers, and she'll swing that one right back down.
She's really getting that left arm up on her approach, and that helps you windmill, really rotate your shoulders, and that seems to be giving her more and more power all the time.
We saw that earlier today. She got several good kill shots in that opening, or that second game here this morning. First game this morning. Hepler setting up Addison Veers again. Swings it, drops it in.
Every time.
Kill shot for the freshman.
Feed her the ball.
She was excited in the first game. She came up to me after the match and said, hey, guess what? I got more kills than Abby. I said, well, there's good news and bad news with that. That's great for the team. Good luck going home.
Exactly.
So I knew Abby'd come out and play well tonight because she's not going to let that happen again.
And another ace for Taryn Yates. Looking strong here on these few serves she's had, 14-3.
We look like we came to win tonight. I'm so happy for them. Another good aggressive serve cross court.
That one just inside. It was a nice job there by Balo to see an empty spot back here in the zone beyond the attack line. 14-4.
Dow was covering the tip there. She thought the set was a little bit too far outside and that she was going to try and tip that.
Strong hit there by Balo. 15-4 on the serve. The ace back to serve it away. That was a beautiful serve. Caught the defense napping.
Short little serve.
Lived up to her nickname. She liked that one. All smiles down there. She gets ready to serve again. 16-4. The ace goes back row on that one.
Yep, come back with a nice playable serve.
Shepard back across. McFarland answers. Here comes Addison Veers. The block not strong enough there by Shepard. 17-4. Big Blue Slam on cruise control here in the first set. Appreciate all 74 watching. She'll go another short one.
Another short
Got
one.
a napping, and Villarreal can't quite adjust to get there.
That's frustrating as a team, too, because your coach is going, move up, move up, move up, and then she hits something deep, and then you're like, it's on you. Yeah.
And now she's
Whose ball is
direct
it? Here,
traffic.
move here, go there. Now everybody's trying to figure out where the seam is. And
Well, she's going to go right
yep,
back.
she went right
Rain.
back to the corner she left. Now that's nice placement serving.
And that's why Madeline's the ace doll. She just continues to rack them up.
They rally behind her serve this morning as well.
And she'll go back.
Oh,
row.
nice. Oh, just out.
Almost lured Nielsen into that one. But she'll wisely pull away. As Villarreal will
right.
check back in. She'll go back to serve for West Central. 19-5's our score. Triton up. West Central serving out of bounds.
Yeah.
Big Blue Slam 5 points away from winning the opening set. Dahl and Faulkner will change places, and Abby Veers will check in. So they got the Veers Twin Towers up front. They're up there making sure.
Yep, in the net. Number 2, West Central.
Nielsen will cross underneath. They're one of 5 seniors in this West Central squad.
She tried to save that. It was tight to the net. She made a great effort.
And second timeout for West Central. Of course, we was looking earlier. Triton, 10 sectional championships as a school all time. West Central had 6 the last time they won one was back in 2005. And, of course, our Triton Trojans last season, their last one, they missed a year, but before that,
Yeah,
was
we lost in
4 in a row.
2018 when they were these seniors were sophomores, and we didn't win a lot of matches that year. But I'll tell you, if we would have, the game stopped at 22 when they were sophomores, we would have won a lot. We would lead 22, 23. We'd be ahead 22-19, 23-19, and that was it. Just could not finish. Got scared, played safe, played not to lose.
Couldn't find 24 and 25.
Oh, and I'm telling you, we ran a lot that year.
I was at a lot of those games. That was my
You know,
senior
I mean,
year,
even in the
think.
sectional, the year we lost, we played South Central, which was a really good team, and, led them all 3 games and couldn't finish. Just, I think we had 24 at one point and couldn't get one more point.
You can really see the growth these girls.
So-
One thing they have figured out how to do this season is finish off games. When they have a lead, they know how to finish it off.
Yeah. Well, they got that mentality that they got a taste of winning, and they don't like losing.
And that block goes out of bounds, 22-5. So good, strong block up front for West Central.
Great communication from the back, telling Addison not to touch that ball. Good coverage right behind her.
Those Strauser into the net.
Tried to do a little jump volley there. They've been working on that. That's good. They're growing. They're still growing.
Kakos goes back to serve. 22-6. Big Blue Slam up here. She'll send a dart to Jayla
Oh, nice
Faulkner.
pass, Jayla Faulkner. Oops. It'll work.
Veers, as I just watched there, as I just pointed out earlier, Coach, when Abby comes down, she's really watching that foot's going to land so she doesn't cross underneath the net. Just saw that there.
She was in the net a couple times this morning, and, there we go. Oh, almost. Just going to get that. She was in the net a couple times this morning on hits, followed through a little bit with her wrists and that kind of thing. And, we used to when they were younger, when they were freshmen, they were in the net all the time. So we incorporated push-ups. Every time you're in the net, it didn't matter if we were playing, scrimmaging. We'd still do push-ups. If you're in the net, just get off the court, we'll play without you. 3 push-ups and then get back on. And, she kind of has that mentality. You shouldn't be in the net. So I knew she'd kind of try to correct that tonight.
Shepard serves again, goes back across. They just got that point. Yates comes
There you
through.
go. Oh, nice roll.
Balo swings through. The block was strong. Give Atkins time to adjust.
That dump's probably not going to work tonight.
Faulkner. Hepper now. Here comes Veers again.
Oh,
Now she'll find a
there
way to
you
get on top
go.
of that ball. Match
Straight
point.
down.
Match point for the Big Blue Slam coming up here as senior sniper Emma Hepler back to serve. Dahl and Faulkner changing places. That front line now will be Abby Veers, Madeline Dahl, and Taryn Yates for Triton.
West Central had a good response out of that timeout for their coach.
Oh, a nice little run there following the timeout. That one's out of bounds.
There we go.
Trojans, Triton wins the first set 25-8.
Good start.
Start of the second game, we'll see what they have. That's usually when a team gets beat. That's usually when you have to, the first 7 points, withstand that. And if you can find a way to get a lead on that, a lot of times teams will get a little frustrated, a little defeated.
And you see that a season ago, it was 25-13 in that first set. These two teams, I looked it up.
Yeah.
25-13. So, I mean, this group here, this West Central, watch them play Culver this morning. You know, they had to really battle some adversity. That was a really hard-fought game for West Central this morning, and Culver gave them everything they can handle. They had that fourth set. They were up 23-19. Oh, no, they were up even more than that, and Culver came roaring back and knotted up at 23 and made them sweat for those final 2 points, and they had to work for those final 2 points. They were not giving up at all.
At one point, Culver was down, I think, 11 points early in the game.
And came back.
Yep.
Rallied right
back.
back.
That's and that's good to see because it's sectional, and you know, you want to leave everything else on the court and let the winning and losing take care of itself a little bit, because you can't go back and you want no regrets. And you know, if you don't come out on top, it's over, especially if you're a senior. So you don't want to regret anything, because you want to play your very best and give all you have.
Coach Burns, she was really encouraging that Culver team as they were right there. And, I mean, those girls made them sweat that second set. They came out and owned that set, really made them work in the third set, didn't give anything away, but yet they came roaring back. As a coach right there, she was extremely proud of that group now that they didn't go away at all.
She does a really nice job. And like I said, she's not just a good court coach, she's good for kids. I mean, she cares about their lives and relationships, and she's a great role model for them. So kudos to them for their effort, and I hope they can find the rewards in their season.
And like I said, in their young group, they only had one senior coming off, so I mean, they got a very young group, and it sounds like a very talented 8th grade group coming in next year as well. So Culver, like I said, they got a bright future ahead of them. Of course, West Central getting ready. Now, if you're Coach Evelyn down there, what are you telling those girls before you go back out into this second set? Yeah, we dominated that first set. Don't let off the gas at all. In my opinion, that'd be kind of what you sum it up.
Probably just reminding them that there's only one blocker, so let's attack.
Yep.
And letting them know that a little bit where the coverage is at, like when you do attack, where are they at on defense? Maybe something on serve receive, someone we've noticed that maybe isn't particular or maybe struggling a little bit tonight with passing, so you might want to target them. Or it could be an area of the court they want to go to. So
Hepler, both speaking captains having a word with the official over there on the ladder.
Talking to the setters.
He's
trying to let them know something about their hands, because he wants them to clean it up, because he's going to call it. So that's my guess. Wait, there we go. She's going to tell Coach what he said. Well, maybe it's about substitutions.
Shepard back to serve for West Central. Second set underway here in the Trojan Trench. Andy O'Hara with Gail Perry. Caden Atkins in the Hall of Famer.
Nice start, Abby Veers.
As Triton takes that first point. And Emma Hepler goes back to serve. Try to attack.
Oh, nice ace.
Call it in.
Right down the line.
Nice job by Emma Hepler to play the line there. 2-0.
That was me.
I was like, wait a minute. I hear voices. I'm not talking. Hepler now goes back. Kakos takes it. Pilarski.
Nice set.
It's Baylor. McFarland can quite get there. 2-1. Look for her to adjust and recorrect that one. Knowing Molly.
A lot of open court back there when they hit, so I think I might want Taryn to pull back a little bit. And whoever's in left, pull back and play a little defense.
Hepler setting up Dahl, but she
too far out.
2-2 all. Nielsen goes back to serve again.
Yeah.
A little run here for West Central. Kenzie Atkins. Hepler's got to play out there and get a lift.
Come on, girls. We got a target pass.
West Central takes the lead for the first time in this match.
Coming out and serving strong, they are. Being aggressive. For 7 points will be important in this set.
Yates had to adjust in a hurry on that one. Now Dahl goes to that roll shot, gets it back across. Villarreal, deep.
It's in.
But hit the line, 4-2. West Central showing off that toughness, 4-2.
They're talking. They're focused. Here we go.
I'm trying to watch it here.
Abby Veers swings through back row. That one's in. 4-3.
Nice cross court.
What did Brandon say?
Andy, it's your conscience talking in your ear.
No, that's Al Michaels' voice when my conscience is talking.
Yours is Al Michaels?
Yeah, that's
Mine's
Al
Bob
Michaels.
Costas.
Yeah, Bob. Hey,
Yeah.
two very good ones there.
Goes Abby Veer. Oh.
Just trying to drop that one in short as McFarland will rotate in. 5-3. Pilarski gets ready to serve it away. Yep, we're going to set up. Here comes Hostrauser. Swings
Nice
through.
swing.
That one stays in. Whoa.
That was in.
Wow.
That was, oh man.
Gift there from
Yeah, the
line
official's
judge.
calling it in. The official's calling it in.
Okay.
He sees it.
'Cause that one was a good. That was a good about half. Oh,
Yeah.
man, that was on
The
this side of the
officials
line.
called it in.
It landed within that corner there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to see that line. They're watching the ball. They forget what their job is. It's hard to just stare at your lines.
Yates goes back. West Central looking to answer. Eberhard
Nice
gets it back
sock.
across.
Heard Molly McFarland communicate that right there. That ball's going out.
6-4.
She is quite the quarterback on defense back there. Got a score problem here?
Yeah.
There we go. Are we set? All right, here we go.
5-5 all.
All right, here's where we go get that lead before 7.
Yates goes back row to Shepard. Villarreal gets it back across.
Blocked.
Blocked by
Oh.
Hostrauser and Dahl. 6-5. Big
Nice
block.
timing. Hands out in front of them. Redirect, took hands to the ball. Very nice.
Triton retakes the lead. And there's an ace
Nice.
for Taryn Yates.
Triton, first team to 7. Here we go.
Her and Madeline both racking up the aces here in this game.
Let's see what response West Central has here. Coach is talking to him.
Nice.
Addison
Oh,
Pierce
that
is
was kind of
high.
going out.
8-5.
At least she redirected it. I thought you were
Yeah,
going to take it on the other side of the antenna for a minute.
Yates again. Goes to Balo.
Tough.
To the real. Too strong.
Out again.
9-5.
Haynes says, it's saying you need to eat more chicken from Chick-fil-A, just not on Sunday. Haha.
Oh, nice right serve again.
It's all up to Hostrauser. She'll
Another
swing for the
kill.
fences, and there it is. 10-5. Big Blue Slam
Great.
flexing their muscles.
Great help set for Madeline Dow there in right front. That's their job. The setter takes the first ball. That right front's got to set that ball.
See, I had a friendly cow for lunch, and it tasted good.
We had some nice cows for lunch.
Yes.
Dahl swings
There we
through,
go.
drops it.
Drop.
Hostrauser
Nice.
puts an exclamation mark on it. 11-5.
Sure they got up there on that one.
West Central coach bringing in their first, bringing a sub there, trying to stop momentum.
As Kakos goes a bit of a play along the net. She'll track that one down. That one's going to go high up. And Balo goes into the net.
Yeah. Looks like she's an alternate setter. They play a 6-2 and maybe trying someone younger. I don't know. It's 4.
Kakos going to set up Balo.
Touch on the block. Nice save. Good
Dahl.
choice.
No.
Oh. That's one of those. You got it, I got it. No, I might not. Okay, nobody's got it.
Shades of the Falcons and Cowboys a couple weeks ago.
Oh, man.
Yeah, coming out for that now. Person facing the net, you're the one that should demand for it. You can see where you're going.
Libby checking in for West Central. As Balo will swing, a block.
You got it.
Trojans get it back across. Nice play there by Triton to keep it alive. Kakos gets it back across. McFarland, Hepler. Here comes Addison Veers. Does the finesse shot.
Yep, that's the right call. Just out.
And Coach Evelyn.
Too tight to the net for her. Emma's got to put that ball right where she can nail it.
Wireman's going to check in, as well as Shepard. As Wireman will go back to serve.
Nice aggressive serve.
Addison Veers goes to the block.
Hits the antenna, though. Off the blocks. That's our point.
14-6. Evelyn going to bring in Jayla Faulkner for Taryn Yates. As Madeline the ace doll back to serve it away.
Nice floater serve.
Shepard gets it back across. Faulkner
Good
heads up
dig,
play.
Faulkner.
Postrouser. And they get a net violation, I believe.
Yep.
They're going to call that one on Shepard. 15-6. Ball goes right back. Postrouser.
Oh, yeah, that's out. Yes.
Now every single girl down there on that floor for Triton said that one's going out, and everybody put on the brakes.
Timeout. Coach is going to regroup over here for West Central. She's going to still talk to him. She's very positive.
As we said, 5 seniors on the floor for West Central are on the team. Emma Nielsen, Krinsney Shepard, Jillian Kakos, Emily Pilarski, and Chloe Balo. For Triton, quite a few seniors there, and Emma Hepler, Kendall Hensley, Jayla Faulkner, Delaney Miller, Molly McFarland, Lexia Hostrouser, Abby Veers, and Jalen Bulis. Pretty sure I got everybody.
Yep.
As that group, it's been a lot of fun to watch. As Coach Perry and I were talking pregame, this group here wants it. And this is a group that, you know, like you said, they've experienced losing, they've experienced winning, and this is a group that does not want to lose at all.
No, they won a sectional last year. They know what this is about. They know it's go time. I'd like to just give a little shout out for Delaney Miller. I mean, It's been a hard year for her to sit on the sidelines with a torn ACL. She was a starting setter with Emma. So they played a 6-2, but she's continued to talk to Emma and let her know her holes and what to do, who to set. Been very informative.
Delaney, just an outstanding young lady, an outstanding leader. Well, on the floor or not, she's still making her presence known. Addison Veers killed the kill shot.
Another kill.
17-6.
Yeah, she's a really good team player because that's hard to do, not to kind of let yourself drift away, and she stayed really involved with the team. So I'm proud of her for that.
Madeline Dahl tries to drop down. Villarreal's there.
Yeah.
Hostrouser again putting it back, 18-6.
She's racking up the kills.
Yes, she is. And it's all along the net. She just goes straight up and sends it right back.
And that's the beauty of this team. You know, there's so many different people that can come alive, and just depending upon what's across the net, who can lead.
The Central getting it back across. McFarland, Hepler now going to set up Addison Veers. She'll swing through. The Shepard goes into the net, 19-6.
It's a nice idea to reverse it to the right side there. A little frustration, but conscious of that big block across from her, I think, made a difference there.
Madeline the ace doll back to serve again. Hostrouser, there's the block.
And, you know, Lexia's getting the finish, but I tell you what, Madeline and Taryn did earlier. I mean, they're the ones that are with the serve dictating what's happening. There's my jump volley. A little soft.
Right now 5 points away.
Nice pass by Jayla Faulkner.
Hostrouser.
I think it's just a little wide.
20-7 now.
All right, West Central with a serve. Let's see if we can get a little rally here for them.
Appreciate all 99 watching.
Another beautiful pass by Jayla Faulkner.
Hostrouser goes again.
Trying to get that little roll shot. It didn't quite roll as much as she'd like, but you could see her slow her arm down, and they keep working on that. That makes it difficult to pass.
Gillis will check in, as will Lauren Snyder. And the Kraken's been released as Kendall Hensley checks in. She'll go back to serve.
God, we got a whole new squad in. Let's see if Kendall can finish this. She's done that in the past.
Kendall goes. Right idea, Coach Evelyn.
Coach Evelyn giving her a little instruction there, a little encouragement. Been working on her to get that finished serve for us.
Kakos with the serve. Abby veers back across. Pilarski gonna go over. So attacking up by the net.
Hit the antenna, hit the antenna.
Point there will go.
It was a nice job to keep playing out of it. They almost got it up.
Hostrauser comes right back in. Kendall gets a break, 21-9. Kakos goes back to serve again.
Well, she has to come in because Molly
Molly's
wants to come in for Lexia. And so when you sub like that, you have to sub the person back in first.
A lot of moving parts there.
I tell you, it gets confusing when you're a coach sometimes, especially when you have a lot of subs. It's like, okay, now who's where? Kids usually tell us what to do.
Oh, boy. Big Blue Slam now 3 points away from winning this second set.
All right, Jayla Faulkner's going to need to play some front row.
Oh, that one.
Heads up.
Up high on Villarreal.
Well, you got to keep everybody ready. I mean, you just don't know in this day and age if you're going to have everybody the next week. So, you know, with the COVID thing. So
exactly.
He's done a good, Coach Evans did a really good job of trying to prepare all of them.
An ace for the freshman there as it's now match point for Triton. 24-9.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, who's going to set?
Who would you have setting?
Well, I would just have Beulah stay there and set because they don't have a setter in there now. Yeah, he's just telling Jalen to set. Jalen has nice hands.
Well, me too, as that's match point. Triton wins the second set, 25-9.
Yeah, he's telling him, sorry, I didn't realize what was happening there. They took Lauren out because of the serve receive. I mean, that's what would happen there, I guess. And I think they got confused if they were serving or serve receive. They had so many subs in there. But the serve receive changes based on where the setter's at. You want to get your setter on the net or close to the net so she can get close to target. So I think they just got confused there, and because Dahl just ran up there to sub in, and then they're all looking around going, who's going to set?
Yeah.
But in practice, you know, you play a lot of mini games, 3-on-3, 2-on-2, and they all have to set. I mean, that's how they learn to use their hands, so that it's not such a shock when they have to help set, like if the setter had to play the first ball up on a pass, so they can help set. And so it's an easy adjustment for them.
So while we have a minute, we want to thank all of our sponsors here the past 3 games, and the Clevenger family, the Hepler family, Ashley Dahl, Ball Auction, and Realty, and all our anonymous donors. Appreciate all the community support here for these broadcasts these last 3 games. If Triton were to win this sectional championship, we'll need sponsorship for next week in the regionals.
So we got to give a shout out to Jocelyn Faulkner, who's Jayla's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's following in her mother's footsteps, and she is advancing to the cross-country semi-state at New Prairie next Saturday.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations, Joss.
Exactly.
Nice job. What a great. Are they at CMA? Where'd you say they're running?
Today they were at Logansport. Next week's at New Prairie.
Oh, okay.
Well, my props up to him because that I can't do that anymore.
Oh, I don't think I ever could.
Well, I could, but
Let's just say I never wanted to, for sure.
well, my problem was no one's chasing me, so why am I running fast? Or why am I running? And it's like, I'm not running. All I'm doing is running to a finish line. For me, that just was no motivation. Now, Trent has tried to get me to go to one, but I said, I'll go. But I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be in a golf cart somewhere because this guy's not running. His running days are over.
Well, those golf carts don't go through woods like that very well. They run through the woods and all over the place. No, I really, hat goes off to those runners because what a discipline, and a lot of times they're chasing a clock.
Yep.
You know, and in these big what an honor for Josh to go on and run at this event. So I wish her the best of luck. I know she'll do her best, and I hope she gets her personal best time.
Another thing, the breathing as you're running through that, you got to control your breathing and everything else so you don't get yourself too winded running. And
I hope they don't make them wear masks. Oh, my.
I hope not.
I don't think so, but
No.
geez.
They've just been having the boys and girls run separate races as opposed
So they
to,
can spread out.
Yep.
That would make the most sense because I don't know how you breathe through all that. I have trouble walking and breathing in this.
That one goes out of bounds. Addison
Great start.
Veers starting us out here.
Oh, letting Addison play a little back row.
She kind of did there at the end of that second set. She'll send a shot to the back row. Shepard gets it back across. Pepper up, Abby Veers.
No, Abby Veers with a
That's in.
kill.
Goes right home. 2-0 lead.
Telling her to hit for a corner because she can't hit straight on.
Shepard with the set shot.
Another
back
nice
across.
pass, Addison.
Abby Veers.
It's tough.
Kinsey Atkins will check in. The Twins will switch places.
I'm working on that. I'll have it done by
Okay.
next week if we make it that far, you know.
Shepard back across McFarland. Hepler gonna go up. Here comes Abby Veers
Yep.
with a double hit.
See all the spin on the ball sideways because she set it and was stepping away as she tried to do it. Instead of just get your right foot forward and push that ball straight up.
Hey, Ryan. They get it back across.
Nice.
Empty spot in the zone. Triton retakes the lead.
Good communication there between Abby and Madeline. Oh, tried that soft little serve again.
3-0. As we're going to have Nielsen serve again. Epler up. Here comes Dahl. Has to come from out of bounds to hit that one.
Good dig by West Central.
And Veers comes in with the block.
Just too big at the net for him.
4-3 as Hostrauss will rotate in. She'll be in the front row with Yates and Dahl. Epler, Atkins, Abby Veers in the back row. She'll serve. Goes to Shepard out of bounds. Out to for West Central, Villarreal. Pilarski.
Yeah, West Central's got 5 people back now. They're kind of in a W formation, trying to serve, receive, looking for that short ball.
Abby goes to Villarreal. Shepard. Kakos goes back across. Epler up. Hostrauser finesse shot. Villarreal's there. Pilarski keeps it alive. Yates. Nice heads up play
Plays
by her
it
to come
right up.
back. Hostrauser.
Well, they like it when the ball comes back.
Epler up.
There we go, Dahl. You haven't had a chance. Got to win this rally.
Epler.
Nope.
Just out, big win. That's a good win of a rally for West Central.
5-4 as McFarland checks back in. As Pilarski goes back to serve.
Got to rotate there. Yeah, that was a nice win. A long rally. West Central got it. That should give them a little momentum now. Coach is happy about that.
Eberhard checking in.
Uh-oh.
Substitution.
No,
question?
they just were out of line. They weren't sure where they were in the alignment. Somebody said rotate, and somebody thought they shouldn't. So you can always ask for a lineup check if you're in doubt.
Pilarski back across McFarland. Epler. Here comes Hostrauser through the wall. Good block up front there for West Central. 5 all the way around.
Who's that? Blau?
Balo.
Balo. It was a nice solid block with her hands. Nice pass.
Hostrauser comes right
There
back.
you go.
Nielsen couldn't quite handle that one. Addison Veers and Kinsey Atkins changing places as Taryn Yates goes back. One of the 2 Trojans, or Triton Trojans, having the hot hand here. Serving. Balo slow to get there.
Little miscommunication. She was getting ready for her approach and took her eye off the ball a little bit, but see if they can respond right back.
7-5 now as Yates goes again.
Missing a few serves here in the third game. End of the second. Trying to be aggressive, but those are points you're giving away.
Exactly, 7-6. As Wireman goes back to serve. Just clears the net.
What
Yates
a serve.
Keeps it alive, and
Nice
Hepler
save.
with the big play. Yates now. Hepler going to set up Hostrauser. Here she comes, and she'll drop it in.
She's getting a great approach. Running back, eager to get that ball. Nice set by Emma Hepler.
Like I said earlier, watching Lexi in warm-ups, that girl was nothing but focused, and she was ready to rock and roll from the get-go.
Well, the freshman had the most kills last game, so, you know, somebody's got to put her in her place, I guess.
Hepler setting up Addison Veer. She'll come right back.
Just out.
Just out of bounds, as Caden said to my right. 8-7.
It's a little slow responding and getting out for that approach. That's what she just turned to coach, said, I didn't have my approach. That's good.
Serve.
Nice.
You like when a player can notice what they've done wrong and now go back and correct it. Hostrauser again.
Yeah, when they're talking about it, you know they're going to fix it. They're
Yeah.
taking ownership of it.
Yep.
They're recognizing it. And pretty soon they'll stop telling their coach they know that, and they'll just fix it. So that's a good sign. That's growth. And Derek's done a good job of that with them.
The Veer sisters up front with Emma Hepler. Emma's going to set up Abby Veer. She'll come right back out of bounds. 9-8. Both teams kind of going back and forth here in this third set.
West Central hanging tough. Putting up a fight, being competitors.
Kakos with the serve. McFarland,
Ooh,
nice
serve
job by her to keep it alive. Nice serve by Kakos.
Look out.
Double hit.
That was huge.
Kolarski.
Kind of needed that point right there. Would have tied things up. Let's see if they can get it right back. Coach is talking to them, encouraging them. Fight back, get that ball back for West Central.
Madison Veers with an ace. 11-8. Madison goes right back to the same spot. Hepler up. Abby Veers. Hepler keeps it alive. Veers again.
Nice change of direction.
As Villarreal keeps it alive.
Good job, Emma.
Shepard. Pilarski going to set up.
Dropped right in there for West Central. Get that. They're going to get that ball right back.
As Nielsen, the soft shot, made that one work as Balo will check in.
They got life.
Shepard to serve. Hepler up. Veers comes back through. It's all on up. Hepler. Here comes Yates. Kakos with the dig. It'll go out of bounds. 12-9.
West Central's hanging around this game. Triton's kind of pulled away by this point the last two games. Only a 3-point lead.
These two teams last season in sectional play, 25-20
Nice.
in the third set. It's 13-9's our score.
Well, some teams, when you play a strong team that can hit a lot, sometimes you just get the ball back any way you can because you think it'll frustrate them. And so you hit this really good kill, and then they bring it right back. That doesn't seem to bother us. Doesn't seem to bother us. We like that. We like the ball to come back. We like to dig.
McFarland, one of the best in the business of doing it.
Yeah. So that might be a strategy. She might have just said, hey, quit worrying about making the target. If it goes over, it goes over. It's okay.
Atkins now. Veers goes right at Shepard.
What a kill.
That was a statement there by Abby Veers, 14-10. As Hostrauser will rotate in. Bailout goes through.
Nice call on the touch. Way to go, Kinsey. Atkins playing that up. She heard the touch.
Nice effort by Kakos to come up and try to make a play on that one. 15-10.
Beautiful dig.
Here's with a nice serve going back row. Shepard goes across. Atkins, Hepler, gonna set up Hostrouser. With a reel back across. Hepler on up, here comes Yates. Strong hit. That one goes out. 15-11. McFarland will rotate back in. Pilarski back to serve it away.
Only down by 4 with Central. Get a point here. You're back in it.
Hepler up. Here comes Hostrouser right back. That one just about came back up to
I
us.
thought
I thought I was going to get to play. I was going to say, here's the mic. I got to go dig.
You were ready. I saw it.
Did you see me move?
Yeah, she was there. I mean, she was ready.
Yeah.
Coach was ready to go.
She was ready to go. Now, whether she could go, that's a whole different subject.
Go to hit, fall down the steps here.
I probably hurt myself on this deck alone.
Hepler's going to set up Addison
See ya.
Beers. There's the approach, and there's the kill.
Wow.
17-11.
Great pass. Great set.
Timeout, West Central.
Makes all that kill. That's a good timeout, Coach.
Coach Lacey Seal took a timeout there.
She's going to try to regroup a little bit after a big hit. A lot of momentum. Stop ours.
What is Coach Evelyn saying to the girls right now, knowing they're only 8 points away from a sectional championship?
He's not saying that. He's not talking about the final. He's talking about what he wants them to do. Maybe he's telling them something funny. Not right now. Somebody will say something funny. They'll laugh down there pretty soon. He's giving Abby some instruction. So that's probably always entertaining for the rest of the group to listen to.
Now you're down. We're going on the other side of things. Your Coach Steele down here. Your team has really fought well here in this third set. What are you saying to your group down there if you're in her shoes?
Well, you're encouraging them to continue to fight. You know, that point's over. Hey, now when we go out here, we need a good attack. We need to get the pass up. If 11's in the front row, we need to get her set. And we just can't let that ball hit the ground. Send it back to them. Send it back to them.
Let Triton make the mistake rather than West Central?
Yeah, but give them the ball.
And like I said, West Central has been very resilient here in this third set. This is a group that went back and forth with this group in those first 10 points. They're not going to back down at all here in this third set. They're going to make Triton earn every last point in this third set.
Yeah, she's going to say, hey, you know, let's get that pass up, call it out, and let's make a good pass. We can do this.
Yates with the serve, goes back to Shepard. Eberhardt goes, Balo.
Yep. That's who they wanted to set. She just couldn't quite get the hit. It's hard to hit out of right front if you're right-handed. They get outside the court for their approach. We are now. I never used to. I used to have them keep me inside, so it was the same angle as out of left.
Eberhardt can't get that one. Trojans now 6 points away.
Yeah.
Aaron Yates back to serve again. Eberhardt goes up. Balo
Another block
up front. Dahl.
Alexia Hostrauser has been all over that ball tonight.
We're going to get a net violation on West Central. They're going to say it was on Villarreal.
The pass is going out anyways. So that, going to make a sub here out of the setter.
Kakos will check in.
Just trying to stop momentum, she's saying. I'm out of timeouts. Anything. Yeah, just sailed out.
A nice job there by Emma Nielsen to back away from that one.
Good communication there for West Central. Substitution worked.
Wireman checking in. She'll go back to serve.
I think Triton should have 21 points. Maybe not.
Hepler up. Here comes Addison Veers. Right there's a kill for her. 21-12. Bela will check in for Wireman. Jalen Bulis will check in for Lexia Hostos, who's had herself quite a championship match.
Well, they got Don down there doing the book and the scoreboard. That's not always a good idea. Sonia must not been able to make it back tonight.
All back across. Kakos, as we'll see Shepard get it across. McFarland. Hepler. Here comes Bulis. Soft shot just drops out of bounds. 21-13. Villarreal back to serve it away.
Nice deep serve by West Central.
McFarland goes back corner there as Baylor can't adjust. 22-13, 3 points away.
Nice deep ball by Molly.
Big Blue Slam in the driver's seat for their 11th sectional championship, 3 points away. Blocked up there by Abby Veers. We're going to give a net violation.
Yep. Addison. They're fighting over that ball.
Lewis will check out.
They're discussing it now. They'll probably have a further discussion at home.
Oh, I'm going to imagine.
See, me? That's all right. They're being aggressive.
That puts going to go to Abby Veer. She'll come right
just
back.
out.
Just out of bounds. 22-15. Kakos back to serve it away.
Yeah, they want to finish it a little too fast here. They're getting anxious now.
Dahl gets it. McFarland gets it back across. Nice play by Molly McFarland to keep that one alive.
Touch.
Wilson gets it.
Nice play, Taryn.
Heppa with a dump.
There's a kill.
Addison Veers, the freshman, puts him 2 points away.
You could tell by the approach that ball was done for.
Emma Hepler.
What a great job Emma's done this year.
She's been outstanding.
Carry the whole load, plays almost every point of every match. Never complains.
Timeout, West Central.
Probably taking a little time here to talk a little bit. Still wants them to try to fight and get the ball back, but maybe talking to some of the younger players about, got a taste of this, think about what the work we need to do for next year. Let's just finish strong. Let's finish with a point or two and get a run, something to hang our hat on for the season.
Granted, it was showing livestock, but I can never forget something my dad always told me. When you're in the spot and you're not going to go out there win the class, he says, you go out and make them sweat. If you're going to go out, you're going to go down swinging, you're going to go out and go giving 110%.
That's right.
And I think if you're down there, your coach still, that's exactly what I would be saying to this group. Hey, let's go out, let's make them work for those last 2 points.
Yeah, there's no quit. I mean, she's done a nice job. Another young coach doing a very nice job coaching. Just really great to see some youth and all their positivity.
Lena Dahl coming in. Morgan Feldman coming in. As there's not a senior left on the floor, as Abby Veers is the last one to come out.
It's giving a taste of what the future looks like.
As this group knows what it's like in crunch time.
This will be their future.
Coach Evelyn directing traffic, 23-15 as Addison Veers serves. Halo. Yates puts it down. Big Blue Slam, 1 point away.
I think I'm right.
Took those seniors out because he doesn't want them to get too excited because he wants them to play well next week at the regional.
Yep.
Let them have their celebration on the court big time when they win the regional.
Snyder up.
Uh-oh.
That was close. Yates gets alive. Addison Veers can't get there. 24-16 as Kinsey Atkins will check in for Addison Veers. That'll send Shepard back to serve.
See if you get one more point here for West Central. Nice pass by Dahl.
Snyder blocked up there by Balo. Dahl gets it back across. Kakos goes. That's out of bounds.
That's it.
That's in. And
there we go.
Triton Lady Trojans winning their 11th sectional championship. As they'll move on to regionals, Big Blue Slam. What a year for them as they continue to roll on here in the state playoffs.
So happy for them to get that second sectional here in a row for them.
It's a great group down there. I know Orion's got to go down and do pictures, I assume, right? And we're going to try to do interviews following that. So stay on the stream. We are going to try to get an interview with a few of the players, maybe Coach Evelyn. So it's, like I said, watch the award ceremony. We'll be right back on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Association and Triton High School would like to congratulate both teams on a well-played tournament. At this time, we'd like to recognize tonight's runner-up. Would the captains for the West Central Trojans please come forward and accept the game ball from Assistant Athletic Director Jason Groves. And now we'd like to recognize the 2020 Sectional 50 champions, the Triton Trojans. Please come forward to check the coach in the game ball. Once again, congratulations to both teams.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you again.
I had like this thing of just papers. I'm disappointed.
Are you guys done?
Not quite. We still got to do interviews. Oh.
gotta read this out. So,
Remember that's next.
You go first. See, we can do a close-up tonight.
No, I got makeup on this time. I actually.
That's why I said we can do it. Okay. Welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. Andy O'Hara alongside Abby Veers and Coach Evelyn and Caden Atkins. Abby, not a bad way to go out senior year, getting a sectional championship 2 years in a row. What was that like for you tonight?
It was bittersweet for me. I loved it. I absolutely love having it. But the most important part I had was I got to do it with Addison, which nothing any other of my sisters are going to be able to say, really.
So we're going to talk about that real quick because there was a moment there, I believe it was in the third set, Caden, where you went up and you had an awesome hit or block or whatever, and then Addison got the net violation. But you could see the look from back across, one point at the other, and I bet there's going to be a long conversation when you guys get home, I'm going to guess.
Oh, yes. I looked at her. I said straight on. I was like, that was a block. And she goes, I think it was you. And you hear Mom yelling from the sideline, no, it was you.
Well, you had yourself quite a weekend. Great job, as always. Lexia, tonight, you were just, from the get-go, we were watching the warm-ups. I told Coach Perry, Lexia's going to have a huge night. She's going to play a very pivotal role. And, young lady, you were on fire from the get-go.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
What was it like for you? I know you both were part of that one sectional championship before last year when you guys were freshman year. What was it like for you as a senior now to come back and win it your senior year for a third time?
Honestly, it was just so automatic. Like, I just felt like we were owning it from the get-go, and just being in the trench, being here in this atmosphere, really surrounded by our community, really helped too.
And for you both, I know we'll ask for both of you, and I'll ask Emma here in just a second. Next week going into regionals, what's your mindset going into that one? I know you girls are hungry. You guys don't like to lose. You guys are going to be focused and ready to go come next weekend. What are you guys going to prepare mentally for that one?
Mentally, it just comes down to knowing you can do it. We have the skill level. Everyone knows it. We have the power to compete there and potentially win. Just it comes down to everyone knowing it and owning it and really just having that slight cock to them and being like, I can do this.
Hey, you got to be, especially when you're moving on. You got to have that cockiness, as I like to call it. I mean, you're going to go in. You can't go in downing yourself. A little bit of cockiness. There's nothing wrong with that at all. What about you, Lex?
I just know your role, I guess, is my mindset, because my role is to hit, and it's to serve, and it's to block. So if I just do those three things and everybody else picks and does their role well, I think we'll have a really good shot.
So now we got Molly and Emma joining back in with us. Girls, what a heck of a weekend for you. And Molly, Coach Perry, all she did was rant and rave about you playing that libero spotlight back there. You were on fire this last three games. What's it like for you coming into this one here in back-to-back sectional championships?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I love it. I love my team. It's just a fun environment to be in, and it's positive. And when we play all together, it's good. So.
And speaking off that positivity and everything else like that, she talks about when there's a bad moment goes on, she says, just be quiet. You can hear Molly talking and kind of getting everybody back up. There's a mistake. She called you the quarterback of the defense, and not after seeing it last year and this year, there's no one else back here a quarterback in that defense. Young lady, what's that like to get such a compliment from Coach Perry like that?
It means a lot. I mean, she's basically raised us from when we were freshmen, so that means a lot from me, or from Perry.
And Emma, I mean, you've had a busy last couple nights. I mean, had sectionals the first go around, and then you turn around and go and homecoming queen last night, and then had yourself quite a day here today. Here's another sectional championship. What's it like for you?
Honestly, I couldn't be more thankful than just to have my team right by my side. What?
And earlier, as we were kind of joking about the candy, because I saw the picture before the game this morning. Emma, I don't know where you get your energy, but I want to figure out where you do, because if I had a quarter of the energy you had in the morning, just during the day, I'm serious, young. I want to know where you get it from, because was it candy infused this morning?
No, honestly, it's just my personality. I mean, living with my dad. If you live with my dad, then you have the personality. Honestly.
Well, both of you have such a great personality. Ladies, excellent job. Keep that momentum going. You know, like Abby said, you guys know you can do it. If you guys go up against, like you said, a Pioneer, you guys were there. This group here is so mentally tough, and watch how you guys adjust on the fly, especially in tough moments. Just keep it up. You guys know you can do it. We love watching you guys up there, and like I said, for me broadcasting, this is an awesome group to cut my teeth on for volleyball, and you guys have made me a big fan of volleyball. Thanks again. Keep it up, guys. Go enjoy this one. We'll see you next week. Great job. All right, Kate, you get to ask Coach some questions here before we close things out.
Coach, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Your first season here, able to bring home a sectional title. That's got to feel good.
It feels great. Not good. It feels great. Love the group that Coach Perry left me, and just can't say enough about what the program she built. And it was just easy, just carried on, yeah.
So next week, we're already looking ahead. forget about this. We got to move on. Next week, you're going to have a tough task.
Yep.
Tougher team's going to be at this regional rather than the sectional. What are you going to do to prepare for that?
Okay, it's going to go back to fundamentals on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll start breaking down the possible matchups. Obviously, we'll know the first team that we're going to play. We'll know that by tonight. And then we'll take a look at the other two, kind of see what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. It's probably going to be 4 ranked teams out of all of us, and it's just going to be a good battle. We're looking forward to that. Sectional was fun, but the level just wasn't, there. But we did a good job of not falling down to that level and stuff. I told the girls they did a great job of that, and we're just going to have to turn the notch up every single week. Our blocking is going to be a lot more important, I think, next Saturday, obviously.
What are you telling these girls before the first hit, before sectional starts today? What are you telling them pregame in the locker room?
Yep. So our big thing is about fundamentals, and our big thing is early on, we want to be good. You don't have to be great. You have to be good. Most teams kind of fluctuate. They either got too much energy, not enough, balls are going wide. We just want them to be good, be right there, and then all of a sudden we're going to catch fire. We're going to have a 2 or 3 point run, and we start building our lead. So it's all about being good, everybody doing their part, and then we'll find out who's hot, if it's Abby, if it's Lexi, and then we'll just go back to them and just keep repeating and just do what we've been doing.
All right, I don't have anything else. Do you have something?
Coach Perry and I were watching them quite a bit. She was talking about coaching. How great is it to have girls that come out, they know what they did wrong, and they go right back, they fix it just the very next play. What's it like for you as a coach to have that on your team?
Yeah, that's easy. We did it a couple times tonight. Lex came up, hammered one deep. Well, her chin was down. She looks over at me, probably looked in the stands. My wife's talked to her about that. Yep, chin up. Abby, Addison, they know exactly when they do something wrong, if they've hit it too much straight and not on top of the ball. They know what they're doing. I mean, it's great to know that they can read that on their own. Preferably, they fix it before it becomes a problem. But, as long as it's something we can fix and it's not game point, we're okay. It's great.
This is a great year, like Caden said. There's a lot of stuff to work on for that. We'll let you go and go celebrate with your group. Coach, I even want to thank again all the stuff you've done for us this season. It's been great to get to know you and your family and everybody else. Look forward to more years going forward as we continue to go here. So like I said, congratulations. Thank you again.
Appreciate all you guys do.
Hey, not a problem.
Very good. I love when you give kids a hard time. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's fun. Oh, we got something in preparation for next week.
Yep.
You'll like this.
Awesome.
So as we have a moment here, as Coach Stephen says thanks and goes on, we want to let everybody know that the sectional championship T-shirts will be on sale to honor the volleyball sectional championship. The Triton High School Athletic Department will be selling regional championship T-shirts. The cost of these T-shirts is $15. Money is due upon order, and checks be made out to the Triton High School. Shirts are blue. Orders are due October 20th at 3:30. Orders must be submitted to the superintendent's office, 100 Triton Drive, due to fall break. So get those turned in if you want a piece of that, which I know we're going to be getting ours, obviously, because I want one for sure. But
obviously, the plan is at Culver next week, unless something changes due to COVID or something. We may end up having to host or something, but the plan right now is Culver next weekend for regional.
So like I said, not too far of a drive. I'd like to see everybody still show up even with everything. With that being said, Triton wins their 11th sectional title here for the Sectional 50 Championship. Andy O'Hara with Coach Evelyn. Caden Atkins, want to thank Gail Perry and all her help, especially in the broadcast, really brings it to life, as well as the Hall of Famer up there, Orion Lemler. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.